I want to play a quick game with you. Say, I hand you 3 envelopes. One has 3.5 million Kenya shillings in it, one has 8 million Kenya shillings, and the last one has 15 million Kenya shillings. And I tell you, go buy land around Nairobi with whatever is in your envelope. Would you know what you are actually walking into? Because here is the truth. Most people don't. They know the number, but they don't know what the number means. And that gap, that is exactly where diaspora and local investors lose money. So let's fix that right now. Let's start with envelope 1, 3.5 million Kenya shillings. At this price, you are in satellite town territory. Think Juja, Kitengela, and parts of Athi River. Now, a lot of people hear satellite town and think cheap, far, and risky. But that is not the full story. Here is what actually separates a good 3.5 million Kenya shillings plot from a bad one, and it is not the price. It is the three things. Is title clean and ready to transfer? Is it near a real tarmac road? And is the area actually growing or just hoping to grow? I will give you a real example. In Kalimoni Juja, a 50 by 100 plot goes for 3.5 million Kenya shillings cash or 3.75 million Kenya shillings in 6 months installments. And the title is clean and ready with no drama. I mention this because a lot of cheap land at this price point is not actually cheap once you factor in the title issues you only discover when you try to build, or worse, when you try to sell. That is when people call us in a panic. Now, let's open envelope 2. At 8 million shillings, something interesting happens. You are not necessarily buying more land. You are buying closer to the CBD, closer to established neighborhoods, closer to the infrastructure that already exists instead of infrastructure that is coming. So, here is the real question I want you to sit with. Are you paying for land or are you paying for convenience? Because those are two different investments. One grows in value because the area is developing. The other is already developed, which means the growth has already happened and you are buying in after the fact. And now the big one, envelope 3. At 15 million Kenya shillings, you have moved into a different game entirely. Gated communities, prime Nairobi suburbs, larger parcels with water, electricity, and sometimes even security already sorted for you. This is price of certainty. You are not betting on where an area is going. You are paying for where it already is. So, here is what I really want you to walk away with. Growth potential does not usually live in that expensive envelope. It lives in the first one. The one people overlook because it feels too cheap to be smart. That is the envelope where early investors quietly build wealth, where everyone else waits until the price has already gone up to notice. That is exactly why we chose Kalimoni Juja for our own plots. Not because it is the flashiest option, but because it is the one where you get in before the growth, not after it. If you want to see the actual plots we have available in Kalimoni Juja with verified titles and flexible payment plan, contact Veewave Enterprises today. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which envelope are you? 3.5, 8, or 15? I read every single one and I will tell you exactly where I will point you. I'm Jerry from Veewave Enterprises, helping you navigate Kenya's real estate market with clarity, confidence, and the right connections. See you in the next one.